In this video, I'm going to demo how to create a master detail form using Visual DB. Let's start by taking a look at our database. We have two tables here, patient and medications. If you click on the diagram tab, you can see the relationship between the two tables. As you can see, there is a many-to-one relationship between medications and patients. To create a master detail form, you have to create two queries. The first query is for the master section of the master detail form, and the second query will be for the details section of the master detail form. Let's create the two queries. First, we create a query for the master section, which is patient. Choose a connection, continue, add main table, patient, select all columns, add table, click OK. New query, query builder. This query is going to be for the details section of the master detail form, which will be medications. Add main table, medication, select columns, add table. Now here's the important part. For the details query, you have to add a query parameter. And the query parameter will correspond to the primary key of the main table, which in our case is patient ID. Add new condition, patient ID, and select prompt user for value. Click OK. Now we have created the two queries. Now let's create the form. New form, patient form. Choose a query, patient, and click OK. I'm going to make a few tweaks to this form. Let's go into design mode. Shrink the patient name field a little bit. Make this field bigger. And I want this to be a radio. So change the input to a radio. And then the options are male and female. Now we are ready to add the details section of the form. To do that, click on Add Line Items Table button here. It'll show you all suitable queries. There's only one query in our case. Select that query and click OK. That adds the details section of the form. Let's tweak the grid a little bit. I want to resize the columns. To do that, I get out of design mode first and resize the columns. And when I go to design mode, again, those changes will be persisted. I also want to turn off the medication ID field. Now I want to add a section title. Add a section, patient, and another section for medications. Drag down the medication section to just above the medications grid. And our form is now ready, so get out of design mode. What can you do with this form? You can browse existing records by clicking the next and previous buttons. You can create a new record by clicking on the new. I'm going to create a new patient, patient name, and gender, aspirin, 88 milligram once a day, Tylenol 100 milligram every 6 hours. And then when you press submit, the master and detail records will be submitted in a single transaction. You can also update existing records. Let's go to another record. And let's say the patient's name is actually John or Johnny. So we can make that change here. And let's decrease the dosage of this medication. And of course, you can add records and delete detailed records also. And once you have made the changes, press submit, and all changes will be submitted as a single transaction. You can also delete records. So when you press the delete button, the master and detailed records will be deleted together. So that's a demo of master detail forms in Visual DB.